look Mexican to me. He's like a big Mexican. You want your cornbread? He was that guy. He was that guy. All right, anyway, come on, do that workout intro so we can get this shit popping.
Where you driving from?
York, Pennsylvania. I'm going to Jersey.
You going where?
Jersey.
They sound like you're going to Germany.
No, Jersey? Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I'm going to Jersey.
Where you going? I know you ain't got a job, so you ain't getting on for work.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, nigga, I got a job. Fuck is wrong with you?
Where you work at?
For myself.
Doing what?
Nigga, I've been told you. How many times I gotta tell you? I am a certified process server.
Okay, you're certified.
I serve legal documents throughout the Osceola, Orange, and Polk counties in Central Florida.
And all you do is ride around and just give people legal documents.
That's all I do.
So does it be like, yo, you Eric, nigga, you that type of shit?
I can't hear you.
Is it to be like you be like, hey, how you doing? You Eric, right? And they be like, yeah. You be like, here, you've been served. And you give them the
paper. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep the corny shit out of you've been served.
Yeah.
So what's the funniest shit you've been through so far already?
What?
What's the funniest shit you've been through so far?
Well, today I just served a chick and she had a nice rack.
That was funny?
That was funny.
It was funny? Was her face fucked up? Like, was it like her face didn't belong with the food?
She was a cute older woman. She was, I mean, not older, not like 50s but she was like 45, 46. You know, she looked like she had a hard life and her rack was straight. And what's funny, what's funny is the guy, some Uber Eats, some delivery guy came behind me. He was a young kid, and I walked back to the car. Raquel's in the car, and the kid's walking behind me. And I said, hey, she had a nice rack, right? And he goes, what? I said, she had a nice rack, right? And he took off his glasses and goes, yeah.
He had to look you in his eye. He had to look you in your eye, Mike, to be like, yeah.
The funniest shit that the women come into the door with half their clothes on. I mean, it's not funny, but that's the shit that
you know why it ain't funny? Because you want to see balls, nigga. It ain't funny. You want to see straight hairy balls.
Yo, you want to know the funniest shit I seen when I served the shit for Mike? Yeah. I walked up to the bitch's house, and there was an RV in the front of the house. And for the entrance of the RV, there was some plastic makeshift wall on both sides, making it a lane to the front door, to the RV door. So I went to the front of the house, and I'm knocking and shit. And I hear the dogs, a bunch of little dogs, and I can hear them in the RV. So I figured that's why they have the door, so that the dogs can go back and forth. So I knock there, and there's no answer. So then I go to the RV, and I can see the chick's face, like looking through the glass. And, so I don't want to knock, because her face is right there. But she's just like, so I'm like, when I knock, I'm going to be basically knocking on her fucking face. So I knocked on her fucking face. What else can I do? You know what I'm saying? And she comes out and she's like, what do you want? I said, how you doing? I came to drop off this thing, this is a court thing information to make sure that you get your case or whatever. So I have this thing for you here. And she's like, well, what if I don't take it? I said, man, I'm not here to force you to take anything. You know what I'm saying? This and that. So she's like, hold on, I'm going to go inside the house. Then she opened the house door. The shit smelled like shit and feet. She opened up the RV. The RV smelled better. I was like, and she letting the dogs sit in the house, and then they come back in the RV. I was like, God damn! But the funniest thing was when I peeked in, I saw a picture of you, Chubby, in the living room. What was that about? I'm just curious.
And get to the part where she pulls on the strap out and try to break it. Then get to that part, man.
Nah. She was waving that. She was waving that in the window. When I went to knock, she kept putting the dildo, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want to knock there." I kept trying to.
And then another time, I left my card, and the dude calls me back, and he says, I said, he goes, "What's this about?" I said, "I just have some legal documents for you. I need to drop off with you." You know, I said, "Your name is so." He goes, "Yeah, that's me." And I said, "All right, well, I have something for you. You know, you got the card. I can meet with you, you know, tomorrow. Or I'm not going to be in town." All right. So, you know, he was anxious to get it today. And so I said, "All right, give me an hour. I'll meet you out there." He starts calling me, talking, you know, "It better not be this. It better not be that. Because I fucked up the last person that did this." All right, buddy, no problem. I get there. This nigga look like Chubb Dog. He's like 5 foot shit. It's like this little nigga. And I was like, "Here you go." I said, "I remember you telling me something." And he goes, "Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great night." I said, "You too, buddy."
He didn't want to fuck you up?
No, he didn't want to fuck me up.
No.
He was taking it easy on me. What?
You should have Googled him.
That's a private joke, but
My cousin don't know you. I elected you, I saved you, and I even called my cousin Mike. None of them know you, nigga.
I should have Googled him. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I see some crazy shit. I seen where the husband.
You want to hear the best one that I went through? So I was working with this dude.
You ain't get rich. I don't want to hear it.
Remember the black girl that used to work with us, the attorney, the big one, big tall chick, Camille. Yeah. So we became friends, right? She wants to break up with her husband. Me and her husband became friends. So she wants to divorce her husband. She asks me to serve him with papers.
Washington? What was his name? I forgot his name.
I go and I call him to let him know that I'm going to go drop him off. My nigga breaking down on the phone, like breaking down. And I'm like, God damn, now I got to go serve this motherfucker crying. So when I get there, I called my boy, the dude I was serving papers for, and I was like, "Yo, Aunt, I need you to come over here, bro." He's like, "Why? What's up?" I was like, I just called this dude. I'm about to go upstairs and do his job. My nigga's crying. I'm talking about a snot bubble crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfucker ugly crying on the phone. I'm like, "No, I don't want to go upstairs with that shit." So he's like, "Yo, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I got you. I'm in the area." So he comes back upstairs. "Hey, yo, my dude, I've been in the hospital when niggas got shot. And you know how you go to motherfuckers like, yo, bro, and look back." That was the way he looked at me. He was like, "Yo, you look bad, bro." And I'm like, "Dude, it's just a marriage. The nigga not doing it. Like, you look like you just came like a nigga got shot. Like, yo, it's bad. He lost a lot of blood." And I was just like, damn. And then I had to help her move, and the motherfucker comes and sees me. She told him that it was me who got the guy to serve him. So the motherfucker didn't want to help his own wife and kids move because I was there.
Hey, let me ask you, most of the documents that y'all serve is documents that them niggas don't want?
What's that?
It's the most of the documents that y'all serve is something that somebody don't want to be served?
No.
I mean, sometimes. I mean, I had a lady that was happy to get divorced. She was like, about time, because they don't want to pay for it.
Nah, but you got a lot of shits where motherfuckers is suing. And like, this is the business, we go serve the business. Like, you got a lot of those too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those are nothing, because that's just regular every day. You go there, the secretaries, everybody already knows. They signed the chart, you signed the chart. It's just the ones when you got to run up on somebody's house. that it's always fun. I had a chick call the cops on me. So I knock on her door and I can hear her scurrying to the door and shit. And I can hear the peephole, her looking. And I go, how you doing, man? I'm looking for so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? She's like, what do you want? I was like, yo, I got this, I got a court document here for you. I got to give you. And she's like, what are you doing here? What, are you trying to rob me? What are you doing? Why are you here, you fucking spick? And I was like, oh, shit. She's like, I'm going to call the fucking cops. So she's calling me a nigger, a spick, and all that shit. So I'm like, go ahead, call the cops. Because I'm going to, matter of fact, now that you're doing that, I'm going to knock on your door hard every 20 minutes. I'm going to walk out to my car. I'm going to wait 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and bang on your door. Then I'm going to come back to my car, and I'm going to come back and bang 20 minutes. And so I started doing it. So she's like, I called the fucking cops, blah, blah, blah. So the cop shows up. And he's like, yeah, what's the problem? I say, well, this woman doesn't want to come out of her room, her house, because I got a court summons to serve her. So she's calling me a spick, a nigger, all this other nice foodie shit, because she doesn't want me to serve her. And basically, my job is to serve her, whether she wants it or not. So he's like, hold on a minute, let me go talk to her. So knocks on her door, pulls her all the way out to the front of the fucking building. So she's like, yeah, you know, he's trying to harass me. And he goes, man, did he tell you that he was serving you with a paper? She goes, yes, he did. He grabs the paper from my hand. He puts it on my hand and he said, sign that right there, right now. He was like, but, he said, sign that right there, right now. He signed that shit. He gave it to me. I was like, thank you, sir. Walked up in the car and she was pissed as fuck. I was like, look at this asshole.
They got to sign the paper, or you just can't give it to them?
No.
Some of them.
If they stamp it, it's because it needs to be legal that you served it, they got it. You know what I'm saying? You can't, on some shit, you probably could drop them off, but you mostly need a signature.
I don't require a signature. Because I do an affidavit where I swear, you know, once I sign the affidavit, I swear that this happened or whatever. But like Kyle served some little Arab dude, and he was cursing Kyle up and down, saying he was gonna kick Kyle's ass and blah blah blah. So Kyle called me. I told him, go ahead and call the police, and I'll be there in a few minutes. So it's on this. So I just need the license. Yeah, that's it. So I said, just call the police, and once the police gets there, let me know. So I drove over there. I got there before the police. The guy's outside yelling, telling Kyle he's gonna fuck him up. He's gonna kick Kyle's ass. So I said, you know what? You already called the cops. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So, dude, I'm telling dude, just take the papers, man. It's not a big deal, man. You don't even know what it's about, even though I knew he was getting sued. So Kyle was like, oh, I need a signature. I said, no, you don't. Some of our clients don't need signatures. I said, this one doesn't need a signature. We're good. So the sheriff gets there, you know, the deputy, and he goes, dude, are you so-and-so? And he said, yeah. And, you know, I'm not signing shit or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He goes, are you so-and-so? He said, yeah. He goes, all right, I just witnessed who you are. He told Kyle, put my name on it. I witnessed, here's my card. We got to go to court. I'll go. It's overtime for me. And he goes, by the way, Kyle, you should have slapped the shit out of him. You're bigger than him. One, and two, if he touches you, that's a felony because you're an officer of the court. Once you have these papers, he can't do shit to you. He goes, but if he comes and threatens you and you feel threatened, he goes, slap the shit out of him. And if he touches you, he's going to jail. So I told Kyle that all the time. I said, if these niggas come at you, just be like, yo, suck my dick and sign these papers, and that's it. And if they come at you, they come at you. Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
Yesterday he had another one where somebody was cursing him, and he was like, oh, I felt like hitting him. I was like, so hit him. Fuck it.
Raquel, hey, Raquel, how you doing?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
All right, just out here, you know, Kutakete, working hard all day, every day, for no money.
But I got to say, it's good money. It's less stress, no stress at all. You know, once the whole trick of the trade is once they call you, they gotta pay you. Once an attorney calls you and says, "Hey, I have papers for blah blah blah," you get your rate, how much you're gonna pay me, send the papers. Whether they're there or not, you're getting paid. So
right.
it's very good.
So
What?
what out of curiosity, what's the most you got paid for one job?
The most I got paid for one job?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like one serve or?
One serve, yeah, one serve.
All right, so for one serve, we drove down to Miami, and I got $350. I got $350 for no $375 for 3 papers that were going to plantation that I usually send to Aunt, but I wanted to visit Aunt, and I said, "Fuck it, road trip. We can go do it ourselves," and I go see Aunt. So I did it, and we had lunch with Aunt. And we went home.
Yeah, you can't beat that. That's all right.
Yeah. So I mean, some cases. I mean, I had a case last week. One case I had to serve 5 subpoenas, and they were a rush. It was like $500.
Wow.
They went to 2 different places. One a mailbox thing, and then the other one was to somebody's house. And the guy was retired, so I knew I was going to catch him at home.
Now, Chuck, in the city, you can have fun.
Oh,
in
no.
New York, I used to have fun. Niggas would chase me. I had one time I had an entire block coming at me. And when I hit the corner, I was about to run. But I saw 2 cops sitting on their fucking cruiser. So I walked directly to them. I was like, yeah.
Who'd you work for when you did that?
It was Mickey. I was working for Mickey.
Yeah, because I did it for Mickey too.
Mickey would send me to all the places where motherfuckers were not meant to walk back. Okay? I swear to God, he always made sure wherever I went, it was a fucking problem. I always had problems. I used to have to talk to motherfuckers crazy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker act like he had something. I act like I had something. But that one time, I remember it was like, I think it was a Puerto Rican block. And when I walked up on the building, I was like, damn, these niggas is playing dominoes. There was something on the table right in the front stoop. And I was like, I know that nigga's one of those niggas. So I gotta go through them to go up to the alarm shit and the bell and ring the bell for the apartment. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to do it. And I was like, you know, whatever, they're gonna ask me who's who. So I go into the ring, but I was kind of like trying to keep my hand a little bit concealing the button I was pressing because I wanted them to ask, you know what I'm saying? So dude asked me and he's like, yo, what you doing here? I was like, I gotta give something to these people that live up in here. He was like, who? I was like, well, the landlord asked me to drop something off. And he was like, to who? I was like, why? Do you live up here, my dude? And he was like, yeah. I was like, then who are you? And he was like, yo, my kid is up. I was like, oh, well, this is you, pop. I was like, that's why. You know what I'm saying? Now you've been served. And I started walking away. These niggas all threw their dominoes down. It sounded like somebody had a double copy fool. You know how niggas slamming the shit down? I'm like, all right, let me walk a little faster. You know what I'm saying? I was like, these niggas, what's this, my God? I was like, whoa. I turned around.
It's definitely a good business. It's not, like I said, there's no stress. Once they call you, tell you, you know, I have a job, you already know you're getting paid. The only difference is if you serve it, you get paid faster. If you don't serve it, they take their time with the payment. And then there's a lot of upsell. You can know, I have I can look for somebody's address is old. I go and look for them and I say, hey, you know, for $75 more, I can do a skip search for you. Even though I already looked it up. I know where they live at. And then, you know, you charge more and then you serve it and you charge another fee. You know, for one person, you can get, you know, $100, 125 easy.
Might start becoming dogs the bounty hunter.
It's easy though. I mean, it's because I have an app that tells me who's what, who they're related to, and not for none. Most of the time, I find them on Facebook. Just type in their name, and now I'm fucking Facebook, showing off. Oh, I'm here. I'm eating here. I'm eating there. I work here, and you know, simple shit.
Yeah, that sounds simple.
You know, so trying to school my. Go ahead. What?
We're gonna talk anything else? We're gonna.
I thought he had something.
Chubb ain't about shit. He's not gonna. He's just telling you. You know, he wants to know how much you make in there, so he can start planning on doing another motherfucking business. Chubb got five.
Why wouldn't I?
That's all, because that's what you do. You got everything in the business.
Hey,
Yo,
next week I'm gonna be like, yo, I served my first nigga.
I'm gonna start getting all my niggas that sell drugs.
Yo, listen.
You can serve them, Mike.
Back in the day, I used to serve the whole. I used to serve the whole county with crack. Now I'm gonna serve them with the peanuts.
Depends. I don't know what the requirements are, but you can't have a felony, obviously.
I don't have a felony.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying I don't know what the requirements are in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I don't know.
The mugshot gotta look like a regular Joe, not a motherfucking ex-cartoon gangster with a fucking overbite, all broken and busted looking, right?
I bet you when you go serve people, what you have 50 guns on you, you scared ass nigga, you probably have your whole collection.
Oh,
Hey, we waiting to kill somebody, and then somebody smack the shit out of him, and he'll throw the gun. He won't even shoot it.
I'm gonna throw the gun.
Scary ass nigga.
But it never gets to that, though. It never gets to that.
Listen, Chubby. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter.
No, it doesn't. Because who's gonna? I mean, really, if you're really upset about getting a summons, I mean, I don't do criminal. So I mean,
bro, not only can they get arrested, you can fucking sue them civilly.
Yeah.
For assaulting you. Nigga, I'm not gonna fight these niggas. Let them beat me up and barehandle. If the niggas fought three, like the nigga was mad at Mike, I'd be like, yo, work on my left arm. They got me catching a tramp on that. Go ahead, nigga, work on it. Grab it. Oh shit. Choke it up. Oh,
so real quick, I know we're talking about this. So there was a topic on the morning radio the other day where let's say you're at a restaurant, even Steve, and somebody calls you, you know, they say, hey, for a black, you're with your woman or whatever, and they say, hey, for a black girl, she's pretty. What is your next? What would you say next? I mean, Ed doesn't have that problem.
Steve, wait, I want to hear Steve's answer.
Well,
so Steve, yeah.
My answer would be, well, she's pretty for any girl.
Right?
Black,
and then
white, right.
And then they turn around and say you're a nigger lover. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you saying? We know you're not doing nothing. We know you ain't doing
Going out to eat my bagel or whatever.
You're gonna eat your cornbread. That's it.
I sure do love her.
So Eric, what are you doing?
You know what? It all depends, man, what mood I'm in at that particular time. Because let me tell you something. Let a big nigga like Arnold Schwarzenegger come up and say some shit like that. You know what? Size don't even matter. I'm a bug out. I already know I'm a bug out.
Wait a minute, has it ever happened to you?
But I know I'm a bug out because let me tell you something. Anybody being disrespectful, in front of my girl, I'ma have to show off. I don't care what the fuck. I don't care what the circumstances are because I gotta defend that. Because at the end of the day, that nigga disrespecting me. He disrespecting her. He disrespecting me.
All right, but let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in that situation, one?
Yeah.
Okay. And number two.
Let me tell you what happened.
Oh.
I was at the, when I was younger, we was at the Chinese restaurant. I was with my girl. And I'm talking about when I was in fucking high school. And the guy was like, yo, man, your girl's cute, man. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then it's like, oh, man, yeah, she's really, really cute. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, oh, man, but she's fine. I was like, okay, man, that's enough. And he was like, yo, man, I'm just giving you a compliment. And I was like, yeah, but you keep saying it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So his man was like, yo, man, leave him alone, because he was much older than I was. And he was like, yo, man, but what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then his man was trying to push him out the door. Thank God that the Chinese restaurant knew who the fuck I was, and them niggas was about to jump over the counter and fuck this nigga up.
Okay, so...
When they saw him coming at me. Now, don't get me wrong, I was scared, but I was ready, we be ready for battle. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You see, I just wanted to know because a situation happened recently in Clearwater Beach or whatever, where the black girl was with her sister and a white man and her and his wife were just egging them, and they ignored it. And I couldn't help but think of a time that me and Aunt, this is when 2001, when Titi died, that we were fucked up. I mean, beyond fucked up. And we ended up in a diner with Edgar, my brother-in-law, and a cop. It was a donut shop, I guess, or whatever. And two cops were in there. And one of the cops goes, hey, I know you guys. And Aunt goes, yeah, so what? And I mean, we were obliviated. I couldn't even talk. I was slurring. And he goes, you guys used to pick on me when you guys were younger or whatever. And Aunt says, and you're still a bitch ass nigga now. You just So
I was crying on this nigga, Joe. I was crying on this nigga. Like, yo, he was big nigga.
Yeah, he was trying to egg us on to do something, and thank God. And I mean, I wasn't gonna do nothing because all I was gonna do is talk, just like exactly what Aunt did. Aunt said, "Well, you're still a bitch ass nigga right now. So what the fuck? What are you saying?" And he was like, "Oh, now this goes now. The only difference now is that you have a gun and a badge. That's it. That's the only difference." And Edgar, my brother-in-law, was getting upset and was like, "Why are you getting upset?" I said, "Let the nigga talk. That's all he's doing is talking." I said, "He's just trying to egg you on so you do something so he can arrest you." I said, he touches you, he's going to be fucked up. So don't leave it alone, man.
I had to explain to Penny. I was like, Penny, I know that everybody's like, oh, this nigga's aggressive. I was like, but there's different forms of aggression. Sometimes you can aggress someone and it doesn't have to be physically. It could be verbally and mentally right on them. So there was a situation where we was in Vegas and we're coming out of the car lot and it was Penny's family. I put Penny in the family, and her nieces, all the boyfriends were younger white boys. So we were walking by a cab. It was an Uber accident, and Uber went face to face with a lift. They got into an accident, and the dude was in the car with his girlfriend. So when he was coming out the car, he's all yelling at the cab driver or whatever. And, these kids walk by laughing at him. So he directly turned at me and was like, fuck you, motherfucker, and this, and that. So everybody, all these white motherfuckers, their assholes fucking right up. They start walking fast. So I stopped and I was like, yo, bro, relax. You know what I'm saying? You just got into an accident. So I turned back around and Penny goes, Anthony. And then turned away like this motherfucker's gonna do something. Yo, it looked like she turned away from a bad kid. You never had a bad kid that you just turned away from? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, I turn around and I'm like, I don't want the guy to approach me from behind. So he's gonna have to approach me from the front. So when he walked up on me just before he got his last step in, I rushed in on him and I grabbed his belt and I pulled him in and I was like, yo, bro, you acting crazy. You acting like you didn't just get into a life or death accident. Like your adrenaline isn't running. You're yelling at me as if I don't have a knife that I could stab you to death right here, right now. Where you just saved you just saved that 1 second. You come yelling at a stranger the next minute and can lose your life the next minute. And so I grabbed his collar and I'm like, bro, I'm down. I was like, God bless you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Because I see your adrenaline is moving. But my dude, calm down. God bless you. You fucked up. Your girl's yelling and shit. Just calm down. You're gonna be all right. These were kids. They were nothing. I was like, calm down. Just handle your business up in the cab. I turned, but I wasn't yelling. I was real calm because we were real close. So I turned away and I walked away from it. So I'm walking up the block. And like I said, these people walked away from me. Penny was up the block. And Mike, you've been to Vegas. I don't know, Chuck, you've been to Vegas. The blocks are long. They walk the fuck up the block. So Penny starts walking back. She stops and she's like angry. So I go, what happened? He goes, nothing. I said, what's the matter? She goes, let's walk around the block. I was like, walk around the block for what? She was like, I need to get something in the car. And I was like, bitch, do you know what walk around the block in Vegas is? You need something in the car. We need to go back. She's like, I don't want to walk by that guy. I said, Penny, can we just go that way? I ain't going to say one word to him. So we turned around and started walking back. He took her to the car with his girlfriend. Now remember, when they last saw me with them, they saw the lady screaming and pointing at me that I was a dirty snake. And they saw that dude walking up on my face. So when we're walking by, the lady goes, him, he's a good guy. He knows what happened. He's great. And then the dude goes, yeah, he's a good guy. He's the only one that talked to me to see that I was all right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So Penny's like, what the fuck did you say to those motherfuckers? And I was like, bro, nothing. I just made sure it didn't go no further. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be that I got to back you down by yelling and screaming and saying I want to fight. I get down for mine, nigga. I get up in your face and talk to you like a man, let you know, listen, we can have a bad problem, but it can be good.
I will say this about my brother and my cousin. Those niggas know how to de-escalate a situation. I've been in both of them in situations where I lost it, and both of them have talked me off a ledge. So I will say that.
What you mean? I talked you off the ledge when we was on. I remember that.
What happened?
This nigga want to remember the ledge. I remember the ledge, Mike. I was to it. I kept jumping up there to get it. Like, I gotta help my cousin. Short little sucker.
Yep. But yeah, I just wanted to know.
You know what? Now, I don't, like when the niggas start talking, I'll be like, look, man, I don't really give a shit. If you put your hands on me, I'm gonna mount that ass up off the rip. And you can say what the fuck you want to say. But once you approach, don't come next to me, don't come towards me, and don't touch me. As long as you don't touch me, I'm good. Because I learned through my whole life, man, that niggas be popping shit and they be really pussies.
Oh yeah.
Especially them big niggas. I've seen them big niggas get beat up constantly because they won the battle by this. What nigga? What? Well, you don't want none of this. And they flexing and then you smack the shit out of them and then they confused.
No, why you didn't have to hit me, bro? All you had to do tell me to tone it down a little bit, bro. I was excited.
It's almost like the lion in the fucking Wizard of Oz. And then he smacked him and he started grinding.
But my nigga, how many times does that save you from even a real nigga?
You know what? I'm almost at a point where I don't really put myself in this. Like when niggas start talking shit, I walk away.
Yep.
Because, like, it's just that much easier for me because as far as I'm concerned, I know I'm going on 57. I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my life. I don't want no more smoke. I don't want no more drama. And I definitely don't want a nigga to do nothing to me. If a nigga puts his hands on me, I'm going to defend myself like I'm going to be trying to kill this nigga. Like I'm going to zap out. And if anybody touches me, I'm going to swing on them too. Like that's my mentality. And don't get me wrong, I'm not no killer. I ain't no thug. I'm just not no punk. That's just the bottom line of that shit.
Listen, we're all capable of killing. Man is a horrible species. Okay? We gotta use our brains before we use our brawn or our bullets.
No doubt, especially nowadays, because I'm trying to be around, man. I ain't trying to get caught up in no bullshit because this nigga said some old stupid shit and I responded. You know?
Yep.
Even with the cops. When the cops come around, hey, officer, how you doing? Yeah, no, do your job. Once them niggas start talking that crazy shit, I know how to talk crazy too. Oh, you going to jail?
Listen, we've all had experiences with the police, bro. We understand how to deal with them. We understand that, it's so funny to me when I watch a video of them, like say BLM, right? They'll have an issue went down where a cop and someone hurt some dude, right? And then somebody else on another show starts talking about, yo, why we gotta kowtow when the cops pull us over? And I gotta be like, yo, I gotta tell them everything and let them touch me and all that. I'm like, listen, bro, we've all been involved with the police, just like we've all been involved with gang members. So when a cop pulls you over, you're gonna talk to him with a little bit of respect to try to get this shit over and done with. Just like when a gang member's robbing you, you ain't gonna be spitting and cursing at him. You're gonna be talking to him a little bit of respect, try to get the shit over with. Like, look, man, I know you got to dig in my pockets, just like you know you got to dig in my pockets. Because I ain't handing this shit over. But you know what I'm saying? I respect the game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you can keep that gun pointed in that direction, I'll feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the cops. You're going to talk to them with a bit of like, yo, listen, I kind of want to get this shit over with. It's the motherfuckers that when the cop tries to want to goat you on like this dude who had pent up feelings, and I'm sure when he saw Mike, he was mad. I don't think it was me. I don't usually make people mad like that. I'm sure it was Mike. I'm just saying. Yeah. Plus, I was tipsy and shit, so I was like, when I'm tipsy, I'm a happy guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Extra
Mike.
He was extra happy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of what that is. It is what it be.
Yeah, listen, like I said, man, but I'm gonna tell you, when I first came home, our road rage was out of control, man. God damn, when I was going Uber, Mike, I was to the point where, like, the first cab driver for the day might cut me off, but by the time that 10th cab driver cut me off, that nigga's getting everything that the 9 other cab drivers didn't get. And then the rest of the day is get out the car, you faggot ass nigga. I was and everybody was like, yo, you gotta chill out. I was like, no, fuck that nigga. That nigga, I was on some bullshit, yo.
Then the nigga get back in the cab talking about, yo, you gotta give me 5 stars, man. Make sure it's 5 or fuck around. No, you're good. Listen, I
had that shit real bad. I had it really, really bad.
That's not good, man.
Yo, and you know what? And let me tell you, you know how that shit went away? One time, this dude did something. And I spazzed out. Oh, what the fuck? This stupid ass, And when I got back in the car, I know this might sound like some cornball shit, but God came to me and said, you mean to tell me I got you out of jail after so many years for you to come out here and act like a fucking idiot? You know how many people wish they could be driving? Now calm the fuck down. And when that hit me like that, it's like I automatically just stopped cold turkey. I wouldn't spaz out. I would spaz out in the car, but I wasn't getting out the car. Like I could be in the car and the nigga could cut me off right now, and I could be in the car like, you bitch ass nigga, I hope you die. But I ain't getting out the car. And I done spazzed out, a nigga pull up next to me, and I roll down my window, and he roll down the window, and I'll be like, God bless you, my brother. And what can they do?
Yeah. I've had that before, yo. I had my I forgot what car it was. It was the Sentra, right? I think I had a Sentra, some shit. I forgot some bullshit that I had, and the shit was fucked up. And I had to get out of my lane and cut this little pickup truck off, and it was full of these black cats. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas were smoking and shit. And I'm like, I have to cut them off because I'm gonna hit a pot that's gonna fuck everything up. So I cut them off. And when I get over the big ass pothole, because it was North Miami, I go back into the right lane and we have to get to the red light. We stop at the red light. And I stop. And they pull right up on me, all of them in front of me. The backseat driver was on the left. He was behind the driver, the back seat. He goes behind the passenger to be looking at me out the window. So they get up to me and I look at them and they're looking at me and I go, yo, I got a fucking piece of shit car. So it was either or. Hit the fucking pothole and my piece of shit car doesn't run no more and I gotta pay more money, or I get an ass whooping by y'all niggas here at the red light. I can afford the ass whooping. And I turned my head and these niggas just started crying, laughing, yo. They're like, yo, this nigga's fucking crazy. And I'm like, can't afford the car getting fucked up. I can only afford me getting fucked up. And these niggas was like, oh, have a good day.
Now, see, in New York, one time I was coming, you know how the light changes, right? So there was these three dudes walking across the street, and the dude knew he didn't have the light, and he tried to stop the guy. And the guy decided, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna keep walking. So then I decided to play ticket. So now I have my foot on the brake, and I'm just going straight through the light to see if, and this nigga's just taking his time going across the street. And as I was coming, he jumped out the way because I wasn't sick again. Like I was like, oh shit, because I thought I was really gonna hit the nigga. So he goes, yo man, what the fuck? I said, yeah, what the fuck, nigga? You get the fuck out the street. And he just looked at me, and he kept on walking. I was like, yeah, nigga, because I got that rage in me. I get out and fuck you up. You think that car would have did something to you, nigga? I'd have did something worse. But now I'm calmed down. I'm back to normal. I'm back to being the punk I am.
This guy here, gotta start fights. I make these niggas laugh. They get mad, they wind up laughing. They get mad with this nigga. He's like, yeah, keep going. I got a Range Rover. My little feet. I'll run your ass.
When I came home, I was penitentiary chub. I wasn't clemency chub.
I remember. We remember. You were also starving, hungry penitentiary chub. Dick Drive penitentiary chub. Lady boy, almost if you look good enough, penitentiary chub. We know what you was, nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
All that.
All that. Free
okay, listen, let me get back to my, because I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm hungry, and I gotta get gas.
This nigga lost. Fucking around the 20 show.
No, I'm not lost. I gotta be paying attention to my GPS. And I told you I got two of them.
All right, that's what it is. We didn't let Steve speak all fucking night. Steve, let me ask you, as a white cis man with privilege, how did it feel to sit in the corner and watch these pigs talk shit all fucking night?
Great. Yeah.
Wonderful. We got Tucker Carlson off the nightly news. Tucker's going to Twitter. Did you hear about that, Steve?
Nope.
Who?
Tucker Carlson's going to Twitter to do his show.
Twitter. Yeah, that's good.
Well, they're going to pay him $25 million a year?
Is that what they're going to pay?
That's the figure I heard.
That's a lot of money. He was getting paid more than that.
Like that. Spot, right? You know what he should do? He should have did a Spotify shit like fucking Joe Rogan. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he should have did his own shit.
But whatever. You know what I'm saying? You saw the Durham report. The Durham report showed that all that bullshit these motherfuckers were talking about Trump. There's Trump down. That's just all fake. It was all manufactured. But nobody's gonna get charged or in trouble for that because they didn't pay for it. What else? What about the basketball player? What's his name? Morant?
Yeah.
The nigga don't know stop. The nigga don't know stop. Stop holding. I'm gonna give it to you right now. Hold up.
likes to wave his guns around on social
Oh
media.
yeah, I know. The stupid young dude with the grizzly.
Yeah. See,
The grizzly in his hand.
this is a nigga who's supposed to be a role model, but still has to act like a fucking trick.
And the thing about it, they just suspended his contract on like $30 million or something like that.
What happens when you want to portray the wannabe life instead of just being grateful and showing everybody else like, yo, there's more shit you're doing.
It might not be wannabe. I mean, you gotta remember, some people just grow up. I'm not saying him because I don't know him. I'm just saying some people grow up with that lifestyle. Like in all reality,
Chuck,
wait a minute, hold on.
have you grown up with that lifestyle?
So listen. We're not strangers to guns. You and
Exactly. So have you grown up in that lifestyle? Was my question. Yes or no?
What you mean? What guns?
Have you grown up in yes?
Yeah.
So the fuck have I? You don't see us on Instagram flashing guns. I may have a
but listen, but now
here.
now he thinks he's privileged because he's got all that money. He's a basketball star, so he thinks certain things don't apply to him.
No,
so
but
now we don't understand that part of the equation because we don't live that part of the equation.
I get that, but you still got to know that you are. Some people are looking at you. There's kids wanting to have your jersey and act like you're a fucking somebody in this world because you're making this crazy amount of money working or playing basketball and being given orders. So yeah, I want to go show my freedom. But my nigga, you know people are gonna be watching your Instagram. Come on, this is ridiculous shit. It's ridiculous.
I understand what you're saying.
And he's already had an issue prior. So it's just stupid. And that's the problem. It's like, yo, you're doing dumb nigga shit when you're supposed to be a smart nigga. So now dumb niggas is looking at this dumb nigga like, yo, he a smart nigga. He flashing guns around. We can do it too. You know what I'm saying? We must be good.
No, he ain't smart if he thought that. No, there's no way. What I'm saying is that there's no way he could sat there after the first incident and thought that the second incident was a smart move. That's just something that he's constantly doing that he's not subconsciously knowing. Because there's no way in hell you could sit there and say that that was smart.
Hey, Chubb, let me tell you something. I want to say something here live on this. I walked through the Bronx one day. I had 8 guns on me. All of them were loaded. Every one I put a bullet in the chamber. I'm walking through the hood. Car full of niggas started screaming at me. So of course, I was signing, sealing, delivering an invitation for them. Come on through. You're in the. I was in the Puerto Rican neighborhood at the time. They going through acting like fuck you, spit motherfucker. And I was like, you turn, come on through. Well, there's a party right here in this corner. If you turn around, I'm like, come on. I wind up. I'm trying to get into a hand fight with somebody. I see one of my boys in the street. I'm like, yo, come here. I need you to hold a couple burners I got on me, so I can get into a fist fight with this cat right quick. And so when I open up my jacket, this nigga started throwing guns. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, bro, the nigga just ran across the street like, yo, nigga, go home. Fuck out of here with that shit. I was like, this nigga here. Until this day, I met up with my cousins up here in Florida, and I've had 3 or 4 guns on me and five more guns in the car. I carry guns all the time. I'm talking about all kinds. Steven, do I carry guns all the time?
You carry guns to your own toilet.
Okay. So you don't see me if I'm an influencer. I'm someone who people are looking at, wanting to flash my burners in the street on some stupid, dumb shit. That's dumb shit. There's no safety in that. That's just dumb shit. You pulling the gun out in the car on the highway, dancing to music, and a cop driving by can make him do some stupid shit that can harm the people in your car or can harm him. You see what I'm saying? People that see you driving next to
I understand that, but you got people who do shit like that.
Bro, that's ignorant shit. That's ignorant to say that. Like, yeah, we got people who do that. Nigga, if there's people that doing that, they should be getting arrested. They should get shot.
I'm not saying mean they're not ignorant. I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying you have people doing
that's not an excuse to say that we got people doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's to say, yo, we got women sucking dick for free all over the world. Oh, well, okay, that's a given. And we can accept it and appreciate that. Because you know what? Yes, it's dangerous. People are getting all kinds of herpes and all kinds of shit. But fuck it. That's your choice. The only person you're hurting is yourself and the person doing it. But
let me ask you a question. Where them girls at? You got their number?
what? Where those hoes at?
You got their numbers?
Listen, bro.
Steve, give them numbers, Steve.
I saw a YouTube short, and it's a white girl, and this black kid is interviewing him. He's like, "Yo, mama, how many bodies have you gotten since you've been here?" And she's like, "Oh, since I've been here, something like 60." And he's like, "Shit, how long you been here?" And she's like, "I think noon." You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Yeah, I got herpes, so A and B and some shit." And this nigga's like, "What?" And so it's a clip from another dude, and the other dude's like, "Yo, this bitch should get arrested. This bitch is walking around straight giving motherfuckers all kinds of shit. A cocktail with her cock and tail, with their cock and her tail." Like, yeah. But doing stupid shit that can harm other people other than yourself and the person initiating, that's ignorant. Fucking playing with guns like that, that's stupid shit, man. These kids, I tell these kids all the time, I'm like, yo, bro, when my daughter was dating this kid was a rapper. This motherfucker, he lays out this rap and shit. Some shit about an Uzi, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 go through me, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yo. So, you ever shot that? And he's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I pulled out some shit. This nigga was like, yo, this. I was like, no, it's not. Yo, this ain't. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, see, this is the difference. You running around singing about all these guns and glorifying them, and you don't even know what the fuck these shits is. You don't even know how to fucking take care of these shit. You don't even know how to fire this shit. I threw the gun at this nigga. I gave him some live too. And said, here, load it. This nigga's going through the whole shit. He don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, see that? But you rapping about it like if you have knowledge in that. That's stupid as shit. I said, maybe learn about it first. So when you rap about it, you can sound better, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with liking your gun. Ain't nothing wrong with kidding it up, souping it up, doing all that other shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you being the best shooter in the world. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to show all your friends your gun? That's great too. But flashing it around, swinging it around, that's corny shit, bro. Do what you do, but that's just an organization for stupid shit.
I thought that was gangster.
Have you, Steve, you wrote, how many times have you driven with me, Steve, with more than 4 or 5 guns?
Every time, I think.
All right. Yeah. Have you ever seen us doing that shit? And nigga, what do we do?
Listen. Not everybody's ignorant. Okay, so you're not ignorant. I get it. You're not ignorant. I'm not ignorant.
What I'm saying to you is you saying that telling a motherfucker, yo, it's all good for you to do it. You saying it like, yo, some niggas do it. It's akin to saying, yo, my nigga, so just go ahead, continue to do it. Is what I'm saying. If we're gonna make some shit, we gotta be 100 to that shit, that ignorant shit.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, there's a lot of ignorant shit going on in the world.
So how about this? They were trying this fad on one of the TikToks. They was like, "Yo, take your revolver, let's do the Russian roulette, let's make this shit go viral." And I'm like, please do. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I got a strike for some bullshit. I think they was like egging on suicide. And I was like, but if you're gonna try to do some dumb shit, I want to see. We're not going to turn around and be like, yo, but some niggas do it. We're going to be like, yo, that shit's stupid, cuz. No, don't make that shit go viral. That's dumb shit. So this guy being an NBA superstar should be told, yo, my nigga, by another nigga that says, yo, my nigga, you look like a cornball doing that shit. And from what I hear, What did the gang members say there, Stevie?
Well, I think they kind of told him either to calm down or come and join the gang, which then he has to go through whatever their hazing process is.
So, tell him, chill or you have to be in the gang.
Yeah.
He ain't grew up in that life, Chubb. He ain't grew up in that life, Chubb.
Yeah.
Because then that would have been a gang member. I don't know how many NFL and NBA players already been gang members. And they had been caught up in that shit. And them niggas was legitimate gang members. Killers. Straight killers.
But you got some of them that did get caught up. Like you remember
Yes. Yes.
What was that guy?
Not
the
Rodriguez.
guy that, no,
Hernandez.
What?
Hernandez.
Hernandez, that's right. Hernandez. For the Patriots.
Yes.
Come on, he got all that money and look what he did.
But now you see, he was legitimately in that life, my nigga. So now stop, step back and think about that and be like, yo, that nigga could have legitimately been killed, his family killed, had he would have denounced his gang. Like,
no, but I'm just saying that there's people that be in that shit like that. All right, listen, I gotta go. I gotta find gas. I ain't got time to fuck with y'all anymore.
All right, cuz, yo, good looking out for joining the show this week.
No, listen, I'll be trying, cuz I'll be out here sometimes and I'll be trying. But this time I wanted to at least make it.
I support you in either way, brother. When you're on the show and when you're off the show.
Be safe, Chubb.
And that's why I love you. Yeah, no doubt. Y'all be good. Love y'all. Glad I can make it. I'm gonna try to make it, but I'll be out here trying to get these coins, as we say.
We do what we gotta do.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, I love y'all. You gotta be safe, and we'll talk soon, all right?
All right, cuz, 100.
Peace.
Chubb Dog on the scene.
On the scene.
On the scene. The club bang, 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 bang. So yeah, I'm just saying that we can't be trying to we can't be millionaires and be showing these kids our asses. Now, like he just said, look at Hernandez. Nobody knew this motherfucker was on that shit except the niggas that knew him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen other kids knowing that he was on that shit. So listen, keep your assholes tight is all I'm saying. And when you do dumb shit, expect dumb shit to happen to your ass. So, he got his contract revoked. Is that what they did?
Hernandez or this Moran?
Moran.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they did. The NBA was definitely going to find the shit out of him the second time and probably suspend him.
Because he did it after they already asked him the first time.
Well, right. And they fined him the first time. And he apparently did not learn. And it's only been a month or two since his first infraction. So, like I said, they're going to at least find the shit out of him, maybe suspend him some time. And I don't know what the team has done.
Now, listen, I got to disclose. I watch a lot of YouTube videos with gun content. And these guys be driving around the range with their rifles out or whatever. They'll do videos and stupid shit that they record in the videos. But they're doing it not on the highway. They're doing it in a fucking rural farm out in the range where these motherfuckers, if they let off, they only going to harm themselves. Again, like I'm saying. Same thing with a prostitute. There's no harm. She's giving you the clap and you clapping her ass back.
So they're not on public roads.
Basically.
Right. They're on their own.
So something happens to you out there. It's on you. I'm not saying, if he's got a big ass property and he's on his property with his guns dancing around with his people, God bless you. Fuck, invite me. I'd love to be out there too. Because I wanted to. I'll bring ammo, Bud Light. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But you're going to be in the street acting like, I'm on that shit. What you're basically saying, you're telling everybody else, nigga, if you young like me, you feel like you could be like me, you want to be like me, be on that same type of shit. And that's not the same. That's stupid shit. That's a different time to be on it. I think I ain't on that type of time. That's stupid shit. So what else we had? Oh, did you hear about R. Kelly? They want to drop some of the charges so they can keep the other charges on his ass.
Well, their reasoning is why pay for all the expense of a trial when he's going to die in jail anyway.
You know, R. Kelly should have just stayed in the closet. You know what I'm saying? If he stayed in the closet with that song, he would have still been all right. But you know, you get your fucking hands on money, y'all want to fucking pee on bitches. I'm saying, I be wanting to pee on bitches too, bro. But then, nigga, get a bitch that want to get peed. I mean, no, you know what? I can't even say that. Because you know what? That bitch probably was down to get peed on. She was like, fuck it, you are Kelly, you can pee all over me. And when you done, spit on me. I don't give a fuck. And then she just was like, oh, now I feel like shit, because she probably thought she was going to get washed up and put on a brand new outfit. And they probably pushed her right out the back with a bum. It's a bum. That's what happened. Because let me tell you, they would have got that bitch butt naked and posed her down and put a mink coat on her with high heels and was like, look, bitch, here's a necklace. That's 20K. Here goes a necklace. Walk your ass home. That bitch would have never said a word. That bitch would have been hood bitch for life. Her baby's daddy and the kids would still be playing with the chain on her neck. All fucking life. But nah, you gotta go pee on a bitch. I'm free. All right, let's get the hell up out of here. You know, is there anything else that we could talk about? Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
I gotta share this with you. This is just fucked up. We didn't even get to share it. Paige Van Sant, UFC fighter right here. Turned model on Twitter. What is it? Is it a Twitter? TikTok model. Look at this.
Hey, that is nice.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
I can't go any further because I used to love her. And now I still love her.
You don't love her?
Adore her, but I just don't want to go. You know, I appreciate her going out there. The bitch really fought. She wasn't on that pretty ass bitch that got her fucking face jacked up. And she was like, fuck it. Giving it back every time you give it to me. She fought some bitches. She lost to some good bitches too, but I respect her for that. You know what I'm saying? And looking at her like that, I don't mind it personally. I keep my mouth shut, but publicly I gotta denounce it. Like, guys, no, leave her alone. She's a queen. Just pay money for our Twitch or Instagram and don't look at the pictures. Steve, make sure you support her. That's why I showed it to you.
I'm not on TikTok. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. You closed your TikTok down because another one I got on again. We had so much shit. I'll talk about this one next week. We done did the whole hour. These guys showed up late. We can't keep on fucking with them with their late asses. And this nigga, my dog's a traitor. The babysitter, my granddaughter's a traitor.
Yeah. Worn out.
Like she's been working all day.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the hell up out of here. It's your boy Aaron Steve Stoner, Chubb Dog, Mikey Mike, and Rockalina was on the scene, and the Pie was here visiting. So
whatever her name is here.
And Pixelina.
Pixing.
You don't care if you know. All right, we're out of here. Let's get the intro.
The D420 Show is sponsored by YD Line Workshops. Air. Used by F1 Family, powered and directed by F5 Cop. Humor, 5 5. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world for listening to us on blogtalkradio.com/The D420 Show. Also watching us on youtube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. All right. Peace and